Hello, welcome back to From the Abyss. Last time we started Abyss 4. We got into the second floor of it. We're going to finish the second floor of it this time, maybe the third. We'll see how far we get into that. These are getting a fair bit bigger now. But let's jump in there. Tempted to save up for the... Where does it save my money? I did not drop off the Venom Cloud. That doesn't matter. Yeah, tempted to save up for the next heal spell. If I get to the boss before I actually get the next heal, I will probably buy it and then be sad because I spent 50,000 on something I'm going to get immediately after the boss. We know that's how it works because that's what I did with the first heal. So far, not seeing the new enemy. What am I doing? No wonder I'm not seeing the new enemy. I've already done part of this floor. The bat's the new enemy. Don't mind me. Could have let them live, but they attacked me. All right. Get past up. Kill all these plants. And then we will start making progress again. And immediately a crossroad. Having a lot of trouble with the bats today. Hopefully I don't immediately pick the correct way to go this time. Did grab a new statue, didn't I? Yeah. I think the slimes drop statues, so I could technically farm one if I need to. But it would be nice to just make progress this time. The zombies keep getting hits off. But I will take more of their gold ore. No idea what that status effect is. The icon is super descriptive. I think it's curse. I think I take more damage with this. I just took a bunch of damage right there. Okay, I don't know what that was. it's not a worse poison because it only did that once. No idea. Although it looked like it took a big chunk of my SP. Maybe that's what it is. Which is actually kind of bad. But I'm close to another level. That's fine. I keep forgetting to dig out the box to this and check the manual to see if it actually lists any of this stuff. I don't remember if it does or not. I also don't remember if I actually had a manual for this when I bought it. I just think I bought it used. Anti-paralyze. That was definitely not paralysis. Paralysis keeps you from attacking. And once again, I think I picked the right way to go. Do I turn back or do I keep going? Maybe I should just play better and not get hit by every single zombie? That might be, prudent. Okay, I think I know what the red gem for SP means. I think it means that I cannot cast... No, I have more. I don't know. I think it just means so low. I thought it might mean that I couldn't cast Soul Capture, but no, that would be 67. I can, in fact, cast it twice. See, it just means I'm low, I guess. I haven't noticed if it does that with health, but I'm pretty sure it does if it does it with SP. Actually kind of okay on strength and defense right now. And I say that, and then I'm going to get clapped by the boss. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. It is... Huh. It's a dead end and not the exit. Okay. We got this long route just for possibly treasure. We've had a lot of luck on the dead end so far, so I'm going to go ahead and say this doesn't have a treasure. I don't know what the rate is, but I do know that it's not a guarantee. Wow, that well, it didn't do much damage to him, but it did drop him out of the air, so that's nice. Well, no treasure, unless it's up there. I think I can get up there. Hey, there is one. And it's a free statue, alright. Let's try to get back to the crossroad without gaining too much extra experience. Theoretically, I could just not spend the points I get if I don't want to get too overpowered, but I'm not going to do that. The zombie attack box seems to be fair and balanced. Why can't they do that with spears? Ow. Okay, so antidote makes sense here. But does something in here actually paralyze me? I don't think we've actually seen that status effect yet. I think we've seen silence, though. It was also less than effective. I'd imagine it'd be a tremendous problem if you had a mage build. Surely we gotta be getting close to the exit soon. Not a lot of branching paths on this floor, but it's still pretty big. I did not actually think I could get in here. It can be kind of hard to find things to talk about in this game, because not a lot is happening that's different from like 2 seconds ago. Like, it's fun to play, but it may not be the best Let's Play experience. But we will, probably not this part, but next part we will be getting more story. Okay, how much more does this route have? None, there's the exit. Alright. And am I looking on inventory? Not too bad, okay. So I don't have to go back to town. So let's just keep going. See whatever new enemy is on this floor. What are the odds it's going to have the next heal? Alright then. We have a succubus. I think I mentioned before that there's a more effective flying enemy than the bats. It is in fact the succubus. She flies up and then disappears, and then reappears when she dives down, so you don't know where she's coming down from. And I guess she's not always flying. Okay. A rapid fire bow attack. And I picked up a bow so I can try it. It is actually very strong. Okay, that is actually really good. But the fact that I can't kill the bats very fast with a bow makes it really bad. But that skill, yeah, almost makes you want to swap to a bow. Almost. Ow. I think the succubus can inflict confusion or something? Like, charm certainly can't be a thing in a single-player game, although this can be played multiplayer, but I don't think it's a thing. I know they have a status effect, I cannot remember what it is, and we may not see it. They just immediately eat my spell. If I remember correctly, they're also worth quite a lot of experience. I mean, we are very close to another level, so yeah, I would say so. Although I did kill a lot of stuff. Yeah? Look like 60 something? I'm not gonna do quick maths on that. Hey, there's a strong SP potion. I think there was a drop from the succubus as well. Let's go to the left. I think there might also be another succubus in the game. There's not too many recolored enemies, but there are a few. Like we're seeing a bunch of them in this area. But I'm pretty sure, like 70% sure, there's another succubus. It might be the other one I'm thinking of that has a status effect as well. Again, I leveled and did not spend the points. I'm really good with that. Can't remember if I mentioned before, I like to end off a combo with a spin attack because it lets me get extra hits in right away. Really handy for like the bats that are one hit away from death from a combo. You can also start your combo with it. But the enemies usually get knocked away unless they're near a wall, so not always effective. Your regular combo puts you right up against them during your combo. So it's more effective at the end of your combo, but it will work both ways. That one right at dead end, I didn't even realize. Will we find treasure? I don't know if your luck stat affects this or not, but we have been getting a lot more treasure lately. Another strong SP potion. Not too far from another level. Bats, you're annoying. Not even giving the succubus at it. There we go. They do inflict a status effect. Okay, I think this is curse. And it makes you super weak. But it leaves when you leave the room. Which might be the better way to deal with it if you don't have status cures on you. And realistically, there's not much reason to keep status cures except for the all green. Unless you were just intimately aware with the enemies on the floor. You aren't going to know what they're going to inflict. But yeah, it would be smart to just leave the room and start it over again to get rid of the curse. It will wear off. But not everyone has time for that. All this luck, I'm not getting a lot of drops. Okay, we've got another crossroad. I'm thinking left. Huh, monster feather. Probably worth more than the eye, but maybe not more than the gold ore. Okay, really close to another level. Right here. I guess let's check up. Okay, it keeps going up. Which Which leads me to believe left is probably the right way. Or not, maybe not the right way. The way I want to go, rather. I don't want to go the right way. And it's another crossroad. Alright. Close to time. I would have liked to finish this floor before I needed to stop. At least rule out some of these directions. Okay, a dead end. That's good. Great, right into the poison. Okay, about to start the third page of items, so about time to head back to town anyways. And it does not look like there's a treasure here. Alright. Level up pretty soon. And there we go. Almost a 4-digit health. Gonna be a lot longer to get 4-digit SP. But I think I'll probably hit that before the end of the game. Okay, still going. And still going, alright. And I'm right about time, so I'm going to finish this room. See the next room, I suppose. And then head back to town and call this part. Starting to look like, thinking that up path would have been a dead end. Rude, don't poison me. only handle it extremely well. Alright. What we got? More dungeon. Okay. Not what I meant to do. I don't know why I thought that would send me back to town. Okay. So I guess we'll take the up path along our way back here next time. Let's sell our junk. See how much the feathers are worth. Wow, the crossbow is worth a lot. Give me more of those. Okay, gold ore is still worth more than the feather, but the feather is worth more than the eye. Can we guess what that status effect is based on... Okay. So I think Curse is, one with the creepy face. And Weak is what the Succubus inflicts. So Forgetfulness is Silence. And I'm going to go ahead and buy the next heal. Because again, what's the chance I'm going to get it in the very next area? I'm pretty sure that's the last heal. There might be a level 3 in New Game Plus. I know there's new equipment. There might be new skills. Oh, this skill I really liked. But unfortunately it means using a bow. Alright. Well, there we go. We will finish off Abyss 4 next time, I assume. We have floor 3 and then the boss. That doesn't mean we're going to get right into the next Abyss. We're going to have a lot of plot after that. But anyways, yeah. We're going to call this here and do that next time. But that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you stick around for more, and thanks for watching.